Huh?
What do you think about that aroma?
What is that smell?
You're smelling hops right now. A very acrid aroma. Sometimes, depending on the process, where we're at in the process, you'll be smelling something that smells like grain nut cereal.
Yeah.
That's the mash. But this is the hops because we're close to our boiling kettle right there where they have the hops. Very, very distinct aroma. So
You can smell from the road, right?
yeah. You can. I mean, I try to ride my bike to work year round. And when it's dark in the morning, I never get lost. I put my nose in the air and I smell where to go. We started here for that reason, so we can get acclimated. We are a family-friendly tour, and I've had some real ones on the tour that hate this. I had this old girl crying on my tour because she hated this. I hope y'all like it. We got started making beer in our co-founder's basement 33.5 years ago. Kim and Jeff. Jeff was an electrical engineer and Kim was a social worker. And they set up shop in their basement June 29, 1991 using this old dairy equipment that Jeff put together to create a 7-barrel system. So this is our 200-barrel system installed in 2002. Around the corner, you saw it when we were fixing the chapel. Our 100-barrel system installed in 95 when we put it. So the idea happened back in 1988 when Jeff, as an electrical engineer, a home brewer, and a mountain biker, had an opportunity to do a job in Germany for his company he worked for here in town. And it only lasted a couple months, so when it was done, he went over to Belgium, had a bike shipped over there, and he was really into home brewing and mountain biking. And he just rode around Belgium, visiting all the breweries he could. Here's some of the picture here, Chappie's breweries, where most like beer. He only had 1 week to ride his bike around Belgium. And by the way, the type of bike he had was a mountain bike. And back in 1980, apparently that was unusual. Most people were riding the skinny road tire bikes back then. So as he rode around Belgium, a lot of questions and comments about his fat tire bike. That's how he got that name. The place he got the idea for this company was not a brewery, but a little beer bar in downtown Bruges, Belgium. Oh, the Bruges Beer Chain. About 200 different beers available to try. So Jeff figured this is going to be one-stop shop and you learn as much as I can about Belgian beer. It was highly recommended by the beer critic Michael Jackson, the pop star. And Jeff had a translation booklet from English to Flemish. He had a journal. He took notes everywhere he went. He only had 1 day to be in Bruges, and it was Wednesday. Why that's important, when he rolled up in front of this place to check the hours, plan his day, the sign said closed every Wednesday.
Oh, boy.
I think Michael Jackson didn't mention that in his book. So Jeff, being an engineer, he started to troubleshoot. What should I do? Jump on my bike, get to the next city before dark. Luckily, before he did, the owner came out and said, "May I help you, sir?" And Jeff, with his translation booklet, said something like, "Please, I'm a home brewer. I'm from the States. Michael Jackson said to go." And the owner said, "Close, but guess what? I'm by myself. I've got some cleaning and restocking to do. Come on in and help me if you want. And I'll give you free beer and teach you everything I know about Belgian beer."
Cool.
So what I've learned over almost 18 years of working here and drinking Belgian beer, a lot of the Belgian styles are very fun. Special ingredients, special processes happening all the time. So Jeff hung out with the owner there for a good portion of that day, drank a lot, and took a lot of notes, and then came back here and met Kim. Once again, social worker here in Fort Collins. And they got married, started making beer in their basement. Initially a little 5-gallon system, not to sell, but just for themselves. And one day Kim came to Jeff and said, "You make really good beer. You don't seem happy as an engineer anymore. So how about you quit your job as an engineer? I'll keep my job as a social worker. And we have some income, and then we'll try to grow this company and call it New Belgium." Because you got the idea in Old Belgium. We'll focus on bikes because you were riding your bike when you got the idea. We'll focus on really good beer, fun, philanthropy, sustainability. Those are 6 of our core values we'd like to talk about on the tour. Before I forget, Kim being a social worker, she really wanted to give back. So we're part of 1% for the planet. We donate $1 from every barrel of beer sold to nonprofits.
Wow.
And we have a capacity here of 1 million barrels a year. And we got a brewery in Asheville, North Carolina, I'll tell you about in a second. And we've donated about $34 million to nonprofits since we began.
Wow, that's good.
So when you buy new Belgian beer, you're helping some good causes, mostly sustainability and bike infrastructure around the country. So,
That's you, brother.
pardon me?
I think that's a good portion of his money.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. We appreciate you. Yeah, you know, it all works out for everybody. But the first beer they ever made was not Fat Tire like a lot of people imagine. It was a beer called Abbey, a true Belgian style double. You know, the Belgians like the monks like to make these singles and doubles and triples and maybe quadruples. You know, every number gets higher alcohol. Abbey was a brown, dark, malty, strong, with this banana aroma. And Jeff thought, well, this would be my flagship. We got the idea of Belgium, why not? People 33 and a half years ago had a different idea. Like myself, I just rolled in from the Midwest 1 month after they started this company. And I was drinking Schlitz and Strohs and PBR and Bud and Miller Coors, like most people. Because craft beer was just starting out back then, especially in Fort Collins. So Abbey didn't catch on, so he created Fat Tire. That's what put us on that.
Cool.
Now they worked out of the basement with that equipment over there, 7-barrel system. And Jeff did the brewing, Kim did the delivery driving and the marketing, and their neighbor was an artist and she did the labels. We have an old poster here with 6 of the original beers. So she's a wonderful artist, still is, retired for a long time now. But these are the 6 original beers. We don't make Abbey anymore, we don't make Sunshine, we don't make Down, we make Fat Tire, so whatever. So the basement operation
Nice.
worked pretty good for about a year.
That's a lot of bicycle.
Looking at, by 40 employees a year.